So now let us look at the Sutram 6171 Rasvasya Pitikriti Tuk. Look at the number, please. We all jumping to a different part of the Ashtadhyayi. As we say in this class many times, is that we are taking the Sutrams, we're taking these rules from different parts of the Ashtadhyayi. So please don't lose track of that. See which section of the Ashtadhyayi you're in, even though we are following the Siddhanta Kaumudi Prakriya order, so which means we're trying to derive these forms. But the Mula Shastram, the original teaching of Panini, is in the different order, of the Ashtadhyayi. So it's okay to take these rules to derive the form that we need, but don't lose track of the Ashtadhyayi order, because the Ashtadhyayi order is very special. There is of course a good reason why Panini puts these sutras the way that he has put them. Okay, Rasvasya Pitikriti Tuk. This sutram is not in the Dhato Adhikaraha. It is not in the Angasya Adhikaraha. It is not in the Samhitayam Adhikaraha. So this sutram is simply a Varna Niyamaha. It is based on just certain letters being there. But as you will see, this sutram, even though it's not in the Dhato Adhikaraha, this sutram is talking about a Tuk Agamaha when a Krit Pratyaha follows. Obviously, now we know that a Krit Pratyaha can only follow a Dhatu, because this Kridating, the Kridating Adhikaraha, which we are well familiar with, which starts from 3193, that is in the Dhatoho Adhikaraha. So even though 6171 is not in the Angasya Adhikaraha, the fact that it is talking about an operation when a Krit affix follows, see, whenever there is an affix, it implies an angam. It implies an angam. But the Paribhasha Sutram, I'm sorry, by the Sanya Sutram, Yasmat Pratyaya Vidhi, Yasmat Pratyaya Vidhis Tadadi Pratyaya Angam, Sanya Sutram. What is angam? Angam is that when an affix is added, then you take the term to which the affix was added and go up to the affix. That is the angam for that affix. In English we call it the base. Yasmat pratyaya vidhistadadi pratyaya angam. So the simple fact is that even though 6171 is not in the Angasya Adhikara, the fact that it is prescribing an operation when the Krit affix follows, obviously it is implying an angam being there. Implying an angam. And as we just said, that angam is going to be a dhatu, because the Krit affix is only prescribed following a dhatu. See, these are all this. See, when you follow the system of Panini, when you know the adhikaras of Panini well, that's the one critical thing in this shastram. You should know the adhikaras well. If you know the adhikaras well, like when you say Krit, you know the Krit adhikaraha is inside the dhato adhikaraha. So when you know that, the moment you say Krit, you immediately know Krit affix can only be added to a dhatu. So this sutram simply says Rasvasya Piti Kriti Tukka. Very simple sutram. In fact, there is no vritti in sutram in the Kaumudi, so it's basically spashtam, means that there's nothing more is required to complete the meaning of this sutram. All it says Rasvasya. One more reminder for us is that Rasva, Rasvasanya, Dirghasanya, these are only there for a vowel, for an ach. The hull consonants have no rasva dirgha bhedaha. There is no question of rasva dirgha for consonant. It's obvious, but it is worth remembering. It is worth reminding ourselves once in a while that this long, short rasva dirgha, these sanyas are only for a vowel. When it says rasvasya, it always implies achaha, because there's no question of rasva sanya for a consonant. So rasvasya achaha. Okay, and then tukagama. So basically it's saying that a short vowel takes then augment tuk. But when kriti, when followed by an affix which is the krit sanya. But there's one more condition here, is that krit affix should be a pit affix means that krut affix should have pakara as an it. Pit means that it has pakara as an it. So the total meaning of the sutram becomes when followed by krut affix, which is a pit, which has pakara as it, a short vowel, because as I said, rasvaha can only be a vowel, a short vowel, takes the augment tukka. Let us, before going ahead, let us remind ourselves one more time that the krityaha adhikaraha is contained inside the krid adhikaraha, which is 3193. Panini starts kridating, and then 3195 Panini starts krityaha. So every kritya pratyaha is also a krit pratyaha. So when you say kriti, it will include all the kritya pratyaha have also the krit sanya. So that condition is going to be satisfied here. So now we have to check if we have a pit pratyaha. So the example that we were looking at is stu plus kyap, stu plus anubandha lope, stu plus ya. And now let's check all the conditions. We have a ukaraha. It is rasvaha, it's a short vowel. It's followed by the affix kyap. Kyap is prescribed by 31109. This is definitely in the adhikara of krita thing, which starts from 3193. So kyap does have the krit sanya. Kyap is also a pit. It is sakshat pit. You can see the pakaras in it by halantyam. So all the conditions for applying 6171 are satisfied. Always check all the conditions for applying a sutram. So now all we do is that so the affix kyap is a pit. This allows rasvasya piti kriti tuk to apply. So bring the tuk agamaha, and we know by adyantau takitau and agamaha, an augment which has the kakaras in it, that joins to the end of the term. In this case, the term is the ukaraha, rasvasya. So rasvasya atra ukarasya tuk agamaha. So it joins, it becomes the ending member, joins at the end of this ukaraha. So we get stu, tuk, ya, and then anubandha lopaha by upadeshe janunasakait halantyam tasya lopaha. We get the form stutya. So now you know why Panini has prescribed this affix kyap after the dhatu stu. Because had we used acho yat, we had a gunadesha problem. We had to stop that. So that's why kiniticha is required. So that is why Panini has put the ka as an it there, kakara as an it. We need a tukagam also. So that is why Panini has put pakara as an it. So that's how Panini has put the affix kyap in order to get the ishtam rupam, the desired form, which is stutya. Stutya is prajpadika sanya, of course, by krit tadita samasascha. It's an adjective. It'll match whatever is qualifying. So if you say karmani stutyaha is one who's fit to be praised, one who should be praised, one who ought to be praised. You say Bhagavan stutyaha. So the Lord is fit to be praised. So it'll go according to the adjective that it qualifies. If it'll go like Rama Shabda in the masculine, it'll go like Vana Shabdaha in the neuter, it'll go like Rama or Lata in the feminine. Of course, in the feminine we have to add the affix stop by 414 ajadyata stop. So in the feminine, for example, in the feminine, we could take example like Devi Stutya. So the goddess is fit to be praised. Stutya Devi, and so on. So that is now the sutram rasvasya piti kritik. Now this sutram has applications elsewhere. This is not only confined to the kritya pratyaha, because for any krit affix, not only krityaha, the kritya pratyaha is a subset of krit pratyaha. Rasvasya piti kritik is applying for any krit pratyaha. So this is a very important sutram. It's an important sutram which we'll be needing again and again in other places. So this is not just for kritya pratyaha. This is not just for the affix kyap. We will be coming back and referring to this sutram again whenever we have a krit pratyaha which is a pit, and the krit pratyaya is following a short vowel, then we will need this sutram rasvasya piti kriti tukka.